Let's talk about example 2. So this is an example of a problem that you're going to see over and over and over again. Golf tournament, card tournament, there's a lot of tournament type of problems. So Eddie plans to charge $20 as an entry fee for each of the 80 players that are going to be in this charity golf tournament. He recently decided that he wanted to raise the entry fee by $5, but then 5 fewer people decided to show up. We got to use this information to write a quadratic function and answer a couple questions about it. So some important things from here. If we didn't change anything, we'd have a profit of 80 people are going to show up, and they're each paying $20 to come. Right? So this is the entry fee, and this is the number of people who are going to show up. If we didn't change anything, 80 times 20 is $1,600, and we'd make a profit of $1,600. But what he's doing is he's increasing this by $5, and then every time he does that, he's losing 5 people over here. The important thing here is that we don't know how many times we're going to do this increase, so we need an x here, and then every time we do the increase, we're losing 5 people. So basically what this says is that we have $20 to start with, and we're increasing that by $5 x number of times. We started off with 80 people, we're losing 5 people x number of times. So x is really the number of increases. All right, so now let's write this all out. 80 minus 5x times 20 plus 5x. If we actually multiply that out, we get negative 25x squared plus 300x plus 1600. This is in factored form. So if we want to grab our x-intercepts from here, if we set 80 minus 5x equal to 0, we get x equals 16. If we set 20 plus 5x equal to 0, we get x equals negative 4. So if we wanted to start a graph, you don't have to graph this, but if we wanted to start a graph, C is going to be, the x-axis is going to be the number of increases. The y-axis is our profit, and so far we have an x-intercept at negative 4, another x-intercept, 1, 2, 3, about right here at 16, and we'd have a y-intercept at 1600. So let's just put a y-intercept of 1600 in here. All right, this is not the vertex, it's just the y-intercept for right now. If we want to find the axis of symmetry, it's got to be exactly between the two x-intercepts. 16, and it would have to be the absolute value, because if we go from here, we go 16 units to 0 plus another 4. That's 20 units altogether. Right? So halfway is 10, which means that we're at 6. So the vertex is at 6 comma something. Let's plug this in and find out where that actually is. Times 6 plus 1600, that gives us $2,500. So our vertex is actually at 6 comma 2,500. And the graph, we don't have to graph it, but it would look something like this. We can answer all 3 of the questions now from this information. So A, what's the maximum profit? Maximum profit, $2,500, right? That's more than the original 80 people times $20, which was $1,600. How many $5 increases did we make? We have to go back to here, right? We made 6 $5 increases. And finally, what should the charge be? Well, I started off with $20. I increased this $5 6 times, so that's 20 plus 5 times 6, which is 30. So we actually have a $50 entry fee. And that's it.